What's going on, Wolfpack? Time again for another wolfofbricks.com update. I am Jim, and of course, this is where we talk about LEGO investing and reselling. So, just like the thumbnail said, we're doing a lightning round of various sets that people have either talked to me in the comments about, they've either text messaged me or shot me an email or whatever. And there is one set that I am absolutely doing jumping jacks over, and we don't even have a picture of it yet, so I'll talk about that one at the end if you wanted to stick around for it. All right, first up, set number 76210. This is a Hulkbuster, of course. The piece count is north of 4,000 pieces. And here's the thing, man. I've said this before. I have tapped out of Hulkbusters / Iron Man everything. I just can't take any more Iron Man. I just can't take any more Hulkbusters. And here's the deal. I'm not saying these aren't bad sets. It's just these sets just keep on getting shoved down our throats, right? So that Iron Man figure that is currently available, I think you could get it at a pretty good, decent discount right now. That set is amazing. I love it so much, but it takes a lot for me to like it just because there's been Iron Man everything for the last 10, 15 years, right? And when you go to Amazon, and you scroll down, just look at all these Hulkbusters. Now, granted, this is Amazon, so occasionally there will be a double listing, but you had two there, you have at least two there. Looks like that might be a double listing from the beginning. And you just have more and more and more, right? I'm over it. I'm just over it. And this is a beautiful set. If you haven't seen this in person, you're missing out. This is a great deal. $31 and change. This set should have been out 7-8 years ago, right? I don't know what the heck LEGO is doing. And I'm not trying to be mean because LEGO has done relatively well over, the last 5 years or so. But here's the thing. If you're going to release this set, and I've never been to a LEGO release yet, right? So I think this set is coming out November 1st. I think I might go down to my local LEGO store and see, if there's anybody waiting in line for it. I'm not sure if there will or not. But if you were going to release a set this large at a high price point, this is something that you should have done a long time ago, not after you've already put out 5 or 10 Hulkbusters already, right? To me, it is ridiculous. So no, when it comes to reselling, I'm not a fan. I think a very large UCS Hulkbuster is amazing. But again, this is something they should have put out a while ago because everybody has Hulkbuster fatigue. I know I do, right? So next up is the LEGO Ideas Foosball Table or Table Football. This set I love. I love it, love it, love it. And I don't know, I don't want to be that guy again, but I don't know if this is something that I would buy for resale, right? Because it is playable, right? But it's not as big as the original LEGO Ideas. And that's probably a good thing, right? Because it would be close to the same price point as the Hulkbuster. But it is a cool set. And if you haven't heard, this is the first set that they're using actual non-yellow skin minifigure heads. We'll just call it that. And when I first heard that, I was very skeptical because I was like, if there's one thing that this world needs, it's more virtue signaling, right? But I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's cool. I think it's authentic. I think the diversity here looks great. I could be wrong. I think they even included a minifig with vitiligo, which is fine. I don't have any issue with that. I just sincerely hope in the future, LEGO isn't distracted and they put out, every year 50 different minifigs with different issues they have, like acid reflux disorder or flipper feet or something like that. The vitiligo's cool. It's a conversation piece, and this is a great set, but when it comes to reselling, I'm just not going to purchase it. Next up, we have Ray the Castaway. I like this set a lot. Whenever it first came out, I was like, it's cool. Then there was so much buzz, and I'm not joking. I bought into the buzz. 239 pieces. The only problem is, though, I thought that this would be selling on eBay for a little bit higher, right? You have one going for $27. You have one south of $20, which just isn't good at all. And this is what I don't understand, right? You have one for $28. I thought this would be a $35, $40 set on eBay. The thing I don't understand is we are in the beginning of Q4, right? I don't understand why these people just can't hold on to it for another 4 or 5 weeks, right? The prices would increase and you would get a bang for your buck. I think this was during the double VIP points time too. So if you were to purchase a $200 Lego set, like the Space Shuttle Discovery, right? You would be getting $20 off with the VIP points. You would be getting another $30, $35, maybe even $40 of value savings with this GWP. So it's all good stuff. I just can't believe how low it is. I mean, this should, I'll just be so surprised if this doesn't go to at least $35 towards the end of November. And finally, this is something that I wanted to share with everybody. I'm sure a lot of people, if not all, heard there is going to be I believe, a 5-figure Brickhead set next year. It's a Star Wars set. It's the classic set. I'm trying to remember everybody that's going to be in it. I think there's R2-D2, C-3PO, Luke, Leia, and maybe Lando Calrissian. I think that would definitely be cool if he was in there, because that would be the first time that he was in a Brickhead set. Retail price is going to be $50, which I think is a great value for all 5 of those. And it's been a good couple of years. I think it was 2019 when the last Star Wars Brickhead came out that was from the original trilogy, right? So there's going to be a lot of nostalgia out there. And just for fun, I did type into Amazon the Boba Fett Brickhead. That was one of the many Brickhead sets that were retiring in 2019 from the original trilogy. And look at that. That $9 and change set is now $74. And I know this is a little bit off topic, and I meant to mention this sooner in an earlier video, and I don't hear anybody else talking about it, but you have the ship in the bottle set right here. Remember whenever they brought back the ship in the bottle and the Saturn V rocket, and everybody was like, I wonder what sets they're going to bring it back for the next Q4. You don't hear anything about that, right? So I'm curious if LEGO had a lot of success. I'm sure they did, right? Because people keep on scooping up Saturn V rockets, and people loved when ship in the bottle came back, but I'm a little bit surprised that they didn't bring 2 other sets back either. Maybe they were too distracted with the price change or something like that. But that was something that I was looking forward to seeing. If, I don't know if looking forward is the right word, but I wanted to see if they were going to bring any sets back that I might already have that was retired. But it looks like they didn't do that, right? But okay, going back to Boba Fett and the Star Wars Brickhead set, if you go to Camel 3X, look at that, man. From here on, that is just off to the races. This is stagnant right here, so I'm not sure if that's an error. I can't possibly think that that would just be the same price. Maybe the inventory just kept on dropping, and so, I don't know, something was going on there. But it looks like the highest this got to was $99.95, and this is around the time whenever The Mandalorian started to come around, so maybe that's why the price drop was there. And then people were going and buying the $12 Brickhead's Mandalorian with Child. So that's my take on the various sets that people have asked me about. Me personally, I'm loving this Brickhead set. Haven't even seen it yet, right? But to be honest, it's a Brickhead set, so they really would have to screw up for me not to do jumping jacks over it. But very much looking forward to checking that out on January 1st. Hope you enjoyed the video, my friends. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, I'm Jim with wolfofbricks.com. Always go out there and get it.